Anybody seen them videos of those dudes? One of them, he got pulled over for some shit, and then he sat there telling the cop, "Yo, he saw a fat ass. That's why he kind of did whatever he did. He couldn't help himself." And the cop was like, "You know what? I'm gonna let you go, man. I'm gonna let you go, but you know I'll stop you, blah blah blah." And then the cop goes away, and this nigga called him a bitch ass nigga or some shit like that. Like, I was happy. I saw the comments. I saw the comments under that shit, and everybody had a problem with him saying a bitch ass nigga. They're like, "Yo, the cop just let you go, my G. You just said some bullshit, but he's being a normal human being, and he's letting you go with no beef." You know what I'm saying? Like, most other cops, they'll be like, "Nigga, what the fuck is you? What the hell is you talking about? You saw a fat ass, that's why you gonna man, fuck that. Here's a ticket." You know what I mean? But he didn't do that, and everybody was upset. And I appreciate that shit. I appreciate everybody being upset at this nigga for the bullshit he's doing. Cause let it have been the cop was like, "Man, fuck that shit." Start whooping his ass. Start busting shots at him. Everybody would have been upset at the cop. How you gonna da 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 da? But he's getting away with it. He's getting away with his bullshit excuse, and he's still like basically saying fuck the police and whatnot. You know what I mean? I had a problem with that. I had the problem with him, saying what he said about the cops. And then there's another video of this guy basically recording these cops, calling them bitch ass niggas, calling them some fuck boys, doing all this shit, talking about they ain't gonna arrest nothing. He's running his mouth. He's barking. And then he got his ass whooped by the cops. And then he's gonna be like, "Oh, police brutality! Police brutality!" Right? Black people, ignorant black people, right? They'll sit there. You'll sit there, say all this shit, run up on cops, run your mouth, doing all this tough guy shit, and then as soon as they touch you, you have a problem with that. Somebody else comes up to you and start running their mouth, you have a problem with that. What happened to the idea of treating people how you want to be treated? You want the cops to leave your bitch ass alone? Stop running up on them and running your mouth like you some next untouchable nigga. You're gonna sit there calling them all types of names like they're not human beings just like you. They have patience, and if you sitting there, their shit is running thin, they're gonna fuck your bitch ass up. It's like enough of you niggas sitting there trying to become famous or some shit, like running on cops and recording the shit. Or you the one that was able to call a cop a pig, a bitch, and all that shit, and they ain't do nothing to you. Like, what are you doing? Or y'all sitting there doing that shit just to get a lawsuit or something? Like, y'all keep fucking doing that, then they're gonna be like, "Yo, you run up on a cop and call them names and shit, you bullying them, right?" Because isn't that what happened in school for young kids? You start calling them names and all that shit is called bullying, verbally bullying or whatever. So wait, y'all keep doing that shit, then they're gonna make a law just for that ass, and they're gonna give y'all niggas some fucking prison time or some shit. Y'all keep doing that shit. Keep playing around. Cause y'all niggas opinions don't hold no weight in the justice system. Y'all niggas ain't got no say in what goes on and what doesn't. You feel me? So y'all niggas need to chill out with all that running on cops and trying to be tough guys, making their job harder. Cause like I said in another video before, cops are normal people just like you. Right? You don't run up on the cashier at McDonald's and start calling them names, fuck nigga, this and that. Guarantee you, them niggas working at McDonald's, you start on some bullshit, one of them niggas will pop off on you, right? Because they just doing a job. The cop is just doing a job too. You feel me? The same way if it's cold outside, you don't want to be outside because it's too cold. Well, if a cop comes around and there's somebody who did something wrong and he's trying to catch them and they're running outside in the cold, he's gonna be upset. He's gonna be like, man, I didn't wanna be outside. Man, it's cold as fuck. But now I gotta run after this fuck boy. You know what? When I catch this motherfucker, ooh wee, I'm gonna put my foot up his ass, right? Cause he's a human being just like everybody else. You do something that's gonna piss him off, you're making his job harder, he's gonna be tight. Just like you'd be tight if somebody came in your job. Let's say you work a retail job, you work at I don't know, some place that they sell jeans, and you fixing the shit, and a customer comes through and fucks shit up, and then your manager, you know your manager's gonna be on your ass talking about go fix it, this and that. You know what I mean? You're gonna be tight when niggas come through and fuck shit up, making your job harder, right? Well, the cop feels the same way. They sit there and tell y'all to stop, and y'all refuse to stop and shit. Yo, if they don't have that patience, they're gonna whoop your ass. Y'all making the shit harder on them, and then when they whoop your asses, oh, police brutality. Oh, I'm a good citizen. How about you just stop? Do as you're told. Cause everybody knows the cop is supposed to be authority. The cop is there to help y'all asses out. But y'all wanna be on some retarded shit. Like, come on, man. The cop is just a normal person, man. They have feelings and all that shit, just like y'all motherfuckers do. When people fuck with y'all wanna start throwing them bows and shit. Well, now let's say we throw a badge on you, you're a cop now. That same mentality, you still have it, right? The only thing that changes, you got a badge on you. Somebody comes off and start running their mouth, you lose your patience and all that shit. You start throwing them knuckles and shit. But they're gonna be like, oh my god, you a cop though. You not supposed to fight. Well, he's not supposed to come in my face and do all that bullshit, calling me all types of names. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's like a wrong and a wrong again, but it's like, yo, it's kind of like you asked for it. You know what I mean? You asked for it. You get snuffed. You asked for it. If you had behaved yourself, you would never get touched. It's like y'all niggas need to stop acting like clowns, man. Real shit.